So it is Saturday, March the 1st, 2025, and I just came across this Gordon Mosley radio transaction between the Venezuelan Coast Guard vessel and the FPSO. The meaning of FPSO, that's to do with ExxonMobil, floating production, storage, and offloading facility. And thanks to Mr. Mosley, I've been playing this radio conversation between the Venezuelan captain as well as the person who is in charge of the FPSO. But before I get to that, I just want to share some news from Starbuck News. The United States today issued a warning to Venezuela over its incursion into Guyana's waters this morning and threats to the operations of EXXON here in Guyana. Its Bureau of Western Hemispheres issued the following statement, and this is from the United States. Venezuelan naval vessels threatening EXXON's floating production, storage, and offload facility is unacceptable and a clear violation of Guyana's internationally recognized maritime territory. Further provocation will result in consequences for the Maduro regime. The United States reaffirmed its support for Guyana's territorial integrity and the 1899 arbitral award. It goes on to say that the Venezuelan authorities are asked to respect the territorial integrity of Guyana. I also went through some of the international newscast, AFP via Yahoo. U.S. Guyana denounced Venezuelan naval incursion. Fox News 11, United States Guyana, Venezuelan naval incursion, and even Reuters. Guyana says Venezuelan vessel entered oil blocks in Guyanese waters. So as you can see, this news is spreading all over international agencies. The president also made a brief statement to the nation. And I know this is going to be in the hands of the Trump administration. If some of you looked at that interview with Donald Trump and the Ukraine leader Zelensky, you know Trump is not going to be making any jokes. But let's hope that this doesn't escalate. And I believe now Guyana has to get into diplomacy. As an aside, before I got to this information, I saw Mr. Kieran Bruce was saying that Guyanese critic had taken was his Facebook page was taken off. But I was a bit doubtful because when I was checking this morning, I saw the last post was the FRENTIC program last night. And then eventually I saw Guyanese critic making a mockery of it, saying that he's having his best time of his life and people are worrying about him. Apparently, according to Melissa Atwell, I don't know how accurate her information is. She is saying that the Guyanese critic deactivated his Facebook page, and she's saying that he's in Miami. I don't know where she got information, but that's what she's saying, that he's in Miami. And she's asking people to have a lookout for him if he's spotted in Brooklyn or in Queens. So that is the latest. I'm sharing this radio conversation. Compliments of Mr. Gordon Mosley via news source.
I need to know what is your IMO number. IMO number, over. Do you copy Lisa Destiny?
Copied. I'll give you my IMO number shortly. Please go ahead with the next question.
What is the IMO number? Don't you have a IMO number, over?
My IMO number is 9175080.
What is the call sign, over?
Call sign is Charlie 6 Bravo Foxtrot 5.
What is the flag of the ship, over?
We are Bahamas.
What is the off registry, over?
Port of registry is Nassau.
Please tell me what is the name of the master and nationality. Over.
Question received. No comments from our side.
How many people do you have on board? Over.
Question received. No comments from our side.
What kind of ship are your ship? Over.
We are FPSO.
How long have you been here operating, Lisa Destiny? Over.
Question received. No comments from our side.
Okay, Lisa Destiny. Tell me your present geographical position, the coordinates, latitude and longitude. Over.
My latitude 08 degrees 00 minutes 39.2 north, and longitude 056 degrees 59 minutes 31.5 seconds west.
Okay, Lisa Destiny, according to your present geographical position, you are operating in the exclusive economic zone of Venezuela, Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, which is in litigation with Guyana. Your actions will be considered from Venezuela under regulation of Venezuelan state. Do you copy that? Over.
Received. No comments.
What company authorized, granted the license to operate here? Over.
Your question received. No comments from our side.
Okay, Lisa Destiny. Let's go to channel 16. Stand by, 16. Over.
Back to 16, standing by.
My fellow Guyanese, I address you today to inform you of a serious development concerning our nation's maritime territory. This morning, Saturday, 1st of March 2025, at approximately 7 hours, a Venezuelan armed patrol ship entered Guyana's waters. During this incursion, the Venezuelan vessel approached various assets in our exclusive waters, including FPSO Prosperity. Based on visible markings, the patrol vessel was identified as ABF Wakeri PO-11 IMO 4695542. A Venezuelan Coast Guard vessel. Our assets and FPSO Prosperity are operating lawfully within Guyana's exclusive economic zone. The patrol vessel transmitted a radio message declaring that the FPSO was operating in what it termed disputed international waters before continuing its course in a southwesterly direction toward other FPSOs. Let me be unequivocal. Guyana's maritime boundaries are recognized under international law, and this incursion is a matter of grave concern. However, I assure you that my government is not acting precipitously. We are addressing the situation within the seriousness and responsibility it requires. We have already summoned the Venezuelan ambassador. The Minister of Foreign Affairs would have summoned him to his office, registering our strong protest over this matter. Additionally, I've already advised our embassy in Venezuela, in Caracas, to lodge a formal protest with the Venezuelan government. I'm pleased to also communicate to you that we have reached out to all our international partners, and all our international partners have responded positively. These include the UK, France, the USS, RSS, CARICOM, and we continue to work with other neighbors, Brazil, at the military level and at the level of the state. We are monitoring this situation. I can tell you that the chair of CARICOM is already actively engaging on this matter with Venezuela, and also the Argyle Agreement, the interlocutor in the Argyle Agreement, Prime Minister Ralph Gonsalves, has been informed of this development, and he is also in communication with Caracas. I've also spoken to the leader of the opposition and briefed him on the initial circumstances. Later today, as we have greater details, the leader of the opposition and I will be meeting so that he can be fully briefed and updated on this matter. Our international partners, as I said, are fully updated. We have established clear lines of communication. The Defense Board is meeting and will continue to be meeting throughout the course of today. The military leadership would have already met, and we have already deployed air assets. We have already deployed air assets within our exclusive economic zone and within our exclusive waters. The Coast Guard is also in the process of being deployed. Later today, we'll formally advise the International Court of Justice of this incident. Our lawyers are working with us to ensure that the documentation are fully prepared. We'll also bring this matter to the immediate attention of the Secretary General of the United Nations, the Commonwealth, the Organization of American States, and of course, as I said, CARICOM. While all of these organizations would have already been advised by Guyana verbally, we are now in the process of preparing formal documents that will be submitted within the course of the day.